Finally managed to get a top on them compost bins yesterday, and we also cut grass. All that grass has now gone in there. That's going to put a lot of nitrogen into that finished compost, and we use the rest of that grass to finish mulching this strawberry bed. Those mornings are definitely getting cooler every week. It's a nice sunny day at the moment, but that wind's back as well, so it's kind of all downhill from here. Your drops in temperatures, reduced light, bad winds, but we still keep doing bits and bobs outside. It'll not be long before we don't have to cut that grass anymore, but what bit we are getting is going into compost bins so we can get some good nitrogen in there. We've mulched them strawberry beds as well, so now they're fine for autumn and winter. So we're just getting all these little bits and bobs done, because before you know it, you'll be coming outside and it'll be really cold and you'll not want to do anything, so best to get done what you can now. And I was right about those seeds that we planted. Said I didn't know whether the lettuce was going to germinate. Well, that was a few days ago. Nothing's germinated, so that pack can get thrown away, because obviously the seeds are no longer viable, and that'll save me wasting my time next year. But over the last few days we've actually been going through quite a lot of salad. If you look on my cooking channel, we're making up lots of recipes and we're trying to get as much salads and greens in there as we can, because we can freeze quite a lot of stuff to save for autumn or winter, but you can't freeze everything. You run out of space eventually. So I'm trying to do virtually every meal that we have has got a side salad on it, and it's also really good for you. So now I know they're no good, I need to get some more salads going, and I think I want some art in salads as well. We've got quite a lot of salads that are cut and come again types, growing in various places. We've even got a box right outside the kitchen window for convenience of cutting salad leaves, just in case it's throwing it down. So this one is now no good to me. We'll get rid of that compost, put some fresh in, and I'll sow a few art in lettuce. The good thing about the art in lettuce is we can grow them in these little packs, because we're going to prick them out as little seedlings and then move them on. So we only need that tiny amount of compost. But we always make a level bed regardless. And the lettuce I'm sowing today is called All Year Round, which is perfect for this time of year. But at least we know that these seeds will be viable. So we'll just try and scatter a few. If I get too many, I can always prick some out, grow them on, and then harvest them as small lettuces rather than wait until they are up. That's plenty. There'll be a lot more lettuce in there than you think. And I'll just drop these back in them with that tray where I've got those microgreens. I'll show you how they're getting on actually, being as it's beginning of week. So these are those microgreens we've been doing. The beetroot's doing really well. I had quite a few germinate in that little tub. And then we've got these two as well. I believe one was chicory and the other was French breakfast radish, and again they're looking alright. This one is the red cabbage, and it's a bit thinner than I would have wanted it to be, but we did say that we weren't sure that the seeds were actually viable because they were really old, so we've got something out of it, which is always better than nothing. I could always prick out a couple of these bigger seedlings and plant them on to grow a full red cabbage if I wanted. We'll see how they get on over the next couple of weeks. and those are doing all right too. And that leaf lettuce planter that we've had going, we really overseeded this one, and we've now started to get some growing with a bit of colour on them, because they're a mixed salad leaf, so it'll look really attractive once it's on a plate. Them spring onions are looking really good as well. And this spring onion pot seems to have got a random lettuce growing in it, so we'll take that out. We don't want that in there. Still thinner than the pot, but we're getting something from it, so it's still all good. And those little cauliflower plants have shot up over the weekend, so it shouldn't be too long before we can start thinking about moving these on. And same with that pak choy. Really healthy looking seedlings, those. So as always, we've got plenty on go at the moment, and we've still got things outside too. But at least we know now that those seeds were no good, and we can get rid of that packet altogether, and we've got some in there that we know we're going to get something from. And they'll only take a few days to germinate as well. And meanwhile, everything else seems to be doing fine. So just a quick update for Monday. And this afternoon, there's other bits and bobs that I need to be getting on with as well, before that weather completely turns. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. You know I always appreciate it. And also thank you very much to Kevin Jarman, who made a donation to the channel yesterday. I really appreciate that, Kevin. Thank you very much. And it will be put to good use. So if you're interested in seeing how these plants get on through autumn and winter, please hit the subscribe button, press that notifications bell, and we'll see you on next update. You all take care.